Guys, welcome to another video. Today I wanted to talk more in detail about Quetiapine and what I have observed and the things that have improved for me since I began taking it. So let's get straight into it. I have a list of points that I want to go through, and I would start with cognitive abilities because for someone who had been in depression without treating it for 2 years, I know what it's like not to be able to concentrate on a task, not to be able to memorize something, to have extreme difficulties with choosing something or making a decision. It honestly had been probably one of the worst things that depression has had caused me, and I am so happy to share that after I began taking antidepressants in general, so I began taking escitalopram 4 months ago, and I have been into Quetiapine for a month and a half, and it's been a dream to see my cognitive abilities, my intellect to resurface, so to say, because it's not like it was gone. It was just clouded by depression and anxiety, and I am so glad that now I can do my work. I can find some tasks interesting. I can prioritize prioritize the tasks in the right way. I see that my cognitive abilities have gotten back to where they had been before the depression, so it's such a good news to know that if you are struggling with speech, with thinking, with whatever depression is trying to is depriving you of, please know that yours is yours, and depression is not going to take it away. It will come back, and most important is to find the right treatment. Now going into anxiety, symptoms of anxiety. I have days where I have no anxiety at all. Like today, I woke up, I was looking forward to the day. I know that, okay, I have my speaking session with my psychotherapist. I knew that I would record this video. I was thinking about what I'm going to wear, how where I'm going to set it up. So I actually looked forward to today, and this is something that feeling anxious had also deprived me of. These little joys, this thoughts like, oh, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to have a coffee, and then I'm going to go on a walk. So I started to look forward to things, and of course that is an indicator that anxiety and depression have stepped back. I do, however, have days where I feel heaviness. I feel like there is some weight that is on me, and I think there is explanation to such symptoms. Quetiapine is dopamine blocking medication, and it blocks neurons from um, releasing to many neuromediators, and Quetiapine has had an effect of slowing me down, and I think this effect is intended because background story, it was prescribed to me because my psychiatrist thinks that I have bipolar. I am not entirely sure if I have it because I simply don't remember, having mania that that would be too much, or that would not be explained by natural mood swings that normal people have. But okay, I accepted my psychiatrist treatment scheme, and the quetiapine was supposed to actually balance out my moods. And that's the thing that I can say, my moods are balanced out. I don't fall into the depression pit. I don't fall into crazy anxiety states, crippling anxiety, which I had experienced before I embarked on the treatment. So that was somehow balanced out, and I still have better days, I have worse days. Today is a better day for me, and I am so glad that I can plan my life. I can plan the meetings with the clients. I can count on my strengths. I can count on some, well, if not enthusiasm, but just capabilities to be there when I need them. Because again, without medication, I had been at the mercy of my brain chemical cocktail, basically. And if I had planned, let's say, interviews with the co-workers in our company, I would just be dreading the day. I would be so scared if I'm going to fall into that, froze state again and not be able to speak. Because unfortunately, when I was depressed, I had a lot of traumatizing situations in which I could not speak. Literally, I could not speak. It was like, it's quite personal, and it's something that I don't want to share. Like, it's something that just happened. It was so crucial to my self-esteem at that point that I, for example, had to do a walkthrough for a tool. And this walkthrough is actually something that I enjoyed doing. I enjoyed showing, people how to use an application and what its functions are. And when I was depressed, I literally sat there in front of my colleagues, sweating the hell out. I was just froze. Like, I could maybe say a couple of unfinished sentences, very unstructured, and I was panicky. And that is how depression messed up with me. I am so glad that my speech, my just that I am back. Guys, I feel like my identity was not stolen. I still have myself. I'm still Katerina that I had known myself to be, and not that shell of myself that I was when I was depressed. Now, going to the point, socialization. I had, of course, difficulties with socialization, even though I had been quite extroverted, have been quite extroverted, but depression made me avoid social settings, and I started to develop social anxiety, where I would avoid speaking with people, where I would show up only when I had to in social situations, and I honestly felt miserable because of it, because I realized that's not who I was, that's not who I am. And I feel like quetiapine, along with the escitalopram, have given me my social self back. Now let's go back to general state general, how I feel physically. And I want to say that I feel good. I wake up, I feel nothing in my chest is hurting. There is no nothing in my throat that blocks me from speaking. I feel like my head is aligned with the body. And again, when I had been depressed, I felt like my head lived its own life and my body its own life. And I just could not marry them. And it caused all these difficulties with speaking, with thinking, making decisions, because my head was disassociated from my body. I felt like it, and now I feel like I am full, I am complete, I'm lacking nothing. I have strength, I have power, I can carry out difficult tasks, I can do the things which a normal human being can do. And this includes exercises. I began accumulating this strength, and I love to exercise. I do pull-ups. I do sorry, not pull-ups, but push-ups. I don't do pull-ups. I don't think that I ever will. It's too hard. But I just love a good exercise. So, and again, why I think my theory is because I'm sleeping like 11 hours a day, because I can afford it. I am a freelancer, and that's another thing that I will talk about maybe in a separate video called something like working when you are depressed. But my day consists of sleeping, of working, of going, shopping for grocery shopping, cleaning my place, and speaking with my family or visiting them. That's basically all I do now. I don't pursue hobbies. I don't pursue like intricate things. I'm glad I'm complacent with this life, with this lifestyle, because that had been a dream for me, and I'm living this dream all thanks to the right treatment. So, I did not talk about sleep. I just mentioned that I sleep 11 hours a day. So, something like that, or 10 or 11, sometimes even 12 if I had, a quite exhausting day. So, I sleep 12 hours. It's crazy. I take my dose 400 milligrams 2 hours before bed, and I know that if I took it at 8 p.m., at 10:30, if I don't go to bed, I'm just going to fall asleep wherever I sit. So I definitely need to be ready to go to bed at 10:30. It means I can no longer do a spontaneous whatever video recording or like conversation or call someone this late. Like, I need to be in bed and I need to be ready for sleep, because quetiapine knocks me out. And that's been great, and I feel like my regime has improved because of it, because before quetiapine I would go to bed at past midnight at the best case, like sometimes at 1 a.m. and I would wake up at 9 feeling like I am not well rested. I didn't, enjoy sleeping. Probably I had taken 2 hours to fall asleep. Of course, it's like if you know that you're going to take this long to fall asleep, you are reluctant to even go to bed. Okay, now I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to not fall asleep. I'm going to reach for my phone and scroll through Instagram or buy something in online shops. So now this problem is no longer relevant. I wake up well rested. My sleep is deep. And one thing that I wanted to mention is that when I was on escitalopram, I would not have this effect. of deep sleep. I actually had very shallow sleep, which my psychiatrist told me, because my dreams would be crazy. I would dream the things which I didn't even know were in my mind, in my subconsciousness. Crazy dreams on escitalopram right now. I don't get crazy dreams. I get deep sleep and I am well rested in the mornings, which of course contributes to high energy levels throughout the day. And also one of the things in my theory why I feel this good is because I started to eat. I started to gain weight, which is, even though I'm a woman, it's not a problem. It's something that I actually wanted to have, because when I was depressed, I didn't have any appetite. And actually, when I was on escitalopram, I didn't experience anything like any changes in appetite, and it was still um, quite low. I didn't enjoy food as much. Still, it didn't taste like plastic anymore, but I would not overeat. Right now, I weigh 70 kilos and I am 183 centimeters. So you can imagine I'm tall. And when I weighed 62, I was quite skinny. And now I feel like this weight is not I'm not overweight, but I am exactly how I should be, even though all my life I had been quite slim. The only time, yeah, I'm still slim. The only time that I gained this much was when I would diet, when I lived in the States. Right now I live in Ukraine, and when I came back to Ukraine after living for a year and a half in the States, I came weighing like 73 kilograms. So now I don't mind. If I stay like at this weight, I'm happy. So I incorporate, of course, workouts. I love doing workouts, so I feel like I have some control over my, how much I weigh, which is good. So you guys, I think I've talked for a long time. If you want me to share specific points about Quetiapine, please let me know in the comment sections, and I always love hearing from you. This is why I actually started YouTube channel. Is I didn't have anyone um, in my surroundings, in my circle, who suffered from depression and anxiety, and I wanted to offer that to people, who have not reached the healing yet, for them to see that the healing is possible, that you are not a bad person. I know depression makes us think all kinds of things about ourselves, and before I would even blame myself for depression, I would feel so much shame for the illness. It's the illness, and I would blame myself for being ill. Like, how crazy is this? So if you are watching this from a difficult state of mind, my hugs are with you, and I hope that you will find some encouragement and some hope in these videos. So take good care of yourself and let me know if I can help you in any way. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take